Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about ways of making sight tapes for your bow. A lot of people have been out shooting Total Archery Challenge events or other 3D events like that all summer long. Some guys are shooting a lighter arrow for those events. Take some of the guesswork out. It's a little flatter shooting, faster. Now that those are over, people are switching over to their hunting setup, which is typically going to be a little bit heavier arrow. Some people go way heavy. Some people go just a little bit heavier. But what that means is you need to make a new sight tape for your bow. There's a lot of different ways of doing it. The way I've always done it in the past is to take that 20-yard pin, have your slider sight with just a blank piece of paper taped to your bow, and a piece of adhesive, white adhesive that you can make a little mark on. So take your 20-yard pin, sight it in, make a mark, use that same pin, slide it down to 30 or 40, dial that in, make another mark, do the same thing at 60, make another mark. At which point then you're going to take the sight tapes that come with your bow, whether they be metal or adhesive, match them up, hold them up to your lines, and pick whichever one matches up best to your lines. That's the way I've always done it in the past. There's a little bit of human error aspect to that. If you're not shooting perfectly well, your tape's only going to be what it's, as good as you were shooting. Let's say you were shooting high or low at 60. When you match up your tape, it may not be exactly what your bow is technically doing. So I've switched up and I kind of went down the technology side of things. I bought the Garmin Rangefinder. There's several different models or companies making these. I found this one to be the best. I tried another one and didn't have very good luck with it, but it doesn't mean you won't. The Garmin's been great. So basically what it's done by is all speed. So you'll shoot your bow and measure your speed at launch, and then at 30, and then at 70 yards. You take all that information and you put it into a program called Precision Cut sight tapes. You'll put your arrow weight in, the arrow length. You have to take a couple measurements on your bow, nothing crazy. It'd be great if you have a draw board to do that. I did it just drawing it very carefully, finger behind the trigger. Had my son take the measurements, and it worked out fine. Just be careful. So plug those things into the program. It basically spits out a sight tape that is unbelievably accurate. Also, you can change the layout of that sight tape. You can, if you want every yard to show, every other yard, every 5 yards, do whatever you want with it. Change the colors. The options are endless. They also have a mobile version of it, so you can use it on your phone. Those sight tapes are stored. It's a subscription-based program, but those are now stored in your account. So let's say next year you want to, switch back to your TAC setup and you need a new sight tape. You don't have to go through it all over again. You literally just push print. It prints out that sight tape. As long as your arrow is the same and your speed's the same, that sight tape will be perfect. I was a little reluctant to try it, but I'm so glad that I did. So give Precision Cut a try. I hope that it helps you guys out. Takes a little bit of the guesswork out. Your accuracy will be better, I guarantee it. So I hope that helps. I'm filming inside today because it's another 100-degree day here in Colorado. So forgive me being inside, but hopefully it cools down. I can get out and shoot later today. I hope you're out shooting and enjoying some cooler weather than we are. Have yourself a great day.
Adventure isn't bought, it's lived. RuckList makes it simple. Cut through the clutter, reach more summits, and never forget essential gear again. Gear up, dial in, adventure further. RuckList unlocks what matters.